Hey, Kirk, let's take a moment to actually define what an influence accelerator is.
Well, first of all, I will say this. The logo that ProudMouth has that you and I often wear when we're doing our podcast or doing these Q&A videos, or when we're out in the world, if anybody's seen you with your beautiful red shoes on and your black hat and all your other incredible ProudMouth swag. Here's the thing, is that influence acceleration is really about three things. It's about the mindset of understanding what influence means and can do for you. It's about building the habits to achieve or push forward in your influence. And the third one is having the expectations, the proper expectations, so that you can allow influence to work for you. Because so many people want to drop out of high school early, right? And all three of those things are about how do you achieve escape velocity. Now, let me explain escape velocity, because escape velocity and influence are so connected. Think about a rocket ship that's trying to blast off or get started to blast off into outer space. It has to go through 7 atmospheres, okay? And to achieve that, the first thing it has to do is it has to have enough power from the rocket boosters to be able to overcome inertia to start leaving Earth, right? To overcome Earth's gravitational pull. And then the next thing it has to do is it has to hit escape velocity to be able to push through each of those 7 atmospheres to get to weightlessness. And this has got all three of those things: mindset, habits, and expectations all weaved into it. Think about it. You have to understand that you're gonna have to have enough things going in the right direction to do it. So you're gonna have to invest in the diversity of having more things happening. You can't just run an ad. You got to have thought leadership. You got to have digital marketing. You got to have systems. You got to have nurture. You got to have events. You got to have all these things wrapped into those 7 rocket boosters, right? We call those rocket boosters of influence. And I've defined those many times before for our audience. And the next thing you have to do is you got to be able to put those things in motion and keep them in motion. You got to have momentum so that the escape velocity is about sustaining that, so it keeps pushing through each of the Earth's atmospheres. If you don't have that, then you don't have influence. Influence acceleration is about how do you keep this going? How do you keep accelerating, maintain the velocity so that you can get to the practice and the business that you always dreamed of? And the mindset and the expectations drive everything. And well, they don't drive, they keep you focused. It's the habits that drive everything. So when you put all those things together, that's the formula for influence acceleration. That's what it means. And hopefully that makes sense.
It does.